Sometimes school can be so boring, and you just want to cube. So that's why today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to cube in class.
So this one is actually pretty important, and it's choose what class you do it in. If your social studies teacher is super chill, and she/he lets you cube or, maybe play video games when you're done with your work, or talk to your friends when you're done, then that teacher's probably not going to care if you cube when you're done with your work. But if your science teacher is some grumpy old lady and she's like, when you're done, you're going to read books, then you are not getting away with cubing in that class. So it really just depends what teacher you have. If they're all cranky and mean and old, then you're cooked. But, the younger teachers are probably going to be more chill about it, because... Now, this one matters a lot, and it's to lube your cube to make it pretty gummy. Now, personally, I like a gummy feel on my cube, but still feeling kind of fast. But if you don't, you're still kind of going to need it to cube in class. Like this cube, if I'm turning slowly, which you should also do with a gummy cube, it is super quiet. But if I turn slowly on this cube, it is the magnets making noise, but let's grab this Pyraminx here. Let's turn slowly. You can still hear that. But then on this cube, even if I turn a little fast, you can barely hear that. So a gummy cube will make your cube a lot quieter. And, if you have the super old grumpy science teacher that's like, no cubes, then maybe she won't hear it. Maybe she has bad hearing. So your cube being gummy is actually pretty important. Now, if you're trying to cube in class and let's say the teacher's giving a lecture, on how to integrate math problems into everyday use, which will never happen. I don't know why I need to learn math. Stay in school, kids. But, if you're doing independent work or, you guys are working on a project, like a science project, and you finish early or something, or you just need a break and you take out your cube, if you have the chill teacher like I talked about earlier, the teacher's probably not going to care. And if it's independent work time, mainly if you finish early, then yeah, definitely you're most likely going to be able to cube. Because, what else are you going to do? If you don't have homework for another class, you could lie and say you don't have any homework. Just kidding, guys. But when you finish, you're probably going to have nothing to do. And, your brain might be wiped out from learning. So you just want to take a break and cube. So either finish your work or find a time that you think would be appropriate during class when the teacher's not talking, because that's disrespectful. Now, this next one is don't look super sus. So let's say I'm solving clock in class, which this cube would be loud, so it's not good to cube in class with. So you listen to that. That would not be good to cube in class with. In many countries and states and places recently, they banned phones, so can't use your phone in class. So your cube, you're probably going to be holding it in the same area where you would hold your phone, and your hands are kind of moving, you're looking down. So your teacher might think you're on your phone, Try to not look super sus. If it's a chill teacher, they're probably going to be like, oh, you're solving a cube. Okay, I don't care. I just thought you were on your phone. But, if you have the strict teacher, then maybe, hide it in the desk or something. Or just, try not to be sus. I can't really elaborate on this because I don't really know how to tell you guys to not be sus with your cubes in class. But just try to lay low. Try to be nonchalant with it, If you know what I'm saying. This last one is just listen to your teacher. If your teacher says put the cube away, put the cube away. Would you rather be able to cube for 5 minutes and then the teacher says, hey, you done with your work? Yeah. Could you put the cube away and maybe work on some homework? Oh, yeah, sure. Or would you rather say, yeah, sure, I'll put it away, and then you keep cubing, and then the teacher says, okay, I'm taking this. This is mine now. No, please. It's mine. And then you don't get it back for a week. Just listen to your teacher, guys. That's really all I can say. Listen to your teacher. Find a good time to cube and just listen to your teacher, guys. Your teacher